Good morning, everyone. Welcome and thanks for being here. Let's strengthen ourselves as I have a question for you. How much money would you have for every tear of suffering you've shed? We'd all be millionaires, wouldn't we? And I ask you, how much would you have for every tear of joy and happiness you've cried? As we said before, to those who have more will be given. The more suffering you have, the more suffering you'll create. And the less suffering you have, even that will be taken away. Similarly, the more joy you have, the more joy you'll receive. And the more suffering you have, the more will be taken from you. So what we need is to increase happiness, joy, satisfaction, fulfillment, and gratitude. And we need to decrease pain and suffering. So let's strengthen ourselves for this purpose. What we really want is to change this perspective and use our past suffering to bring about growth, creativity, and potentially profitable creations. I'm Rocio Santibanez, a Yuen Method instructor. We meet here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to strengthen ourselves together. I want to let you know that on November 19th, via Zoom or another platform, I'm not sure yet, we'll have a free class to teach you how to erase using the Yuen method. So keep an eye out for the details we'll be posting this week. Also, on November 23rd, 2024, we'll have a workshop on strengthening the abundance pentagon: joy, fulfillment, gratitude, achievement, and satisfaction. And on the 24th, we'll focus on the relationships pentagon, teaching you to strengthen connections with others using the Yuen method. Your relationship with yourself, life, time, and of course, your relationship with money. I invite you to join us on November 23rd, 24, 2024, as we begin to strengthen ourselves. We'll strengthen the midline to connect with inner power, which comes from experience, wisdom, and information within us, mainly from our own life experiences, especially those that have been tough, painful, challenging, and confronting. We'll grow stronger, transforming these experiences into power, drive, and strength. We'll strengthen the midline 100% with infinite potential and time all the time. We'll also strengthen acceptance, accepting, admitting, and recognizing the past as it was. Strong not to change the past, but to see opportunities within it. Everything you've overcome, survived, and turned into wisdom. Let's strengthen our acceptance, admit it, and acknowledge it. Let's stop wanting to change the past in our minds. We'll remove judgment, criticism, accusation, and resistance. Strengthen this 100% with infinite potential and time. Let's view tough events neutrally, without judgment. Be strong to honor and thank the past for its lessons. Strong for this 100% with infinite potential and time. Let's empower you to see and use all these resources that are already within you. all that experience, knowledge, and intuition they bring. So let's empower you so you can connect with them, see them clearly, and access this knowledge and tools from your experiences at 100% potential all the time, infinitely. Reset, recalibrate, reprogram body, mind, and spirit. Thank you. Let's also strengthen ourselves to understand that money, abundance, and good finances come from experience, wisdom, good choices, knowledge, action, and self confidence. Let's be strong to honor your struggles and allow yourself to experience abundance. We'll empower you to grant these permissions and remove all negative energy from not giving yourself permission or believing that due to this past you didn't deserve, weren't important, or couldn't do something. We erase this misinterpretation to zero minus infinity 100% of the time and empower you to see things differently. Because you lived, suffered, and cried through that, you now deserve it. You have the knowledge and experience. Let's strengthen you to begin this hero's journey. The hero is one who suffered, endured injustices, experienced losses, felt pain, shed tears, faced difficulties, and transformed it all into wealth, prosperity. By wealth, I mean not just money, but rich relationships, health, positive experiences, and yes, money too. Let's prepare strong enough to accept, admit, and recognize that there's no hero without a challenge. And if you've lived through all this suffering and pain in the past, you've already written your first chapter. You already have what it takes to become a hero. Let's make you strong to turn the page and start the next chapter, the hero's chapter. The one who can, who transforms, achieves, believes in himself, who has successes, accomplishments, who fulfills his goals, objectives, who realizes his dreams. We'll make you strong for this, to accept, admit, and recognize it. Strong so you can live it with gratitude, with fullness, with 100% personal fulfillment and infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Will make you strong to see yourself, feel, and trust that you're already capable, already adequate, already have the resources, you're already on the path. It's happening now, not in the future, but in this moment. At this moment, the seed is germinating. Right now, all the energetic movements are taking place so that fruit can manifest in the visible world. We strengthen our ability to feel, perceive, and intuit all these changes happening here in the present moment, 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Let's strengthen your mind so it focuses on the present with all the resources you now have, internal resources, and for the future, a beautiful, abundant future, a joyful future full of fulfillment, satisfaction, and also filled with more unfulfilled desires. There must always be unfulfilled wishes. Or where would we go? What would guide us? So let's become strong to accept, admit, recognize that there will always be unfulfilled desires, and when they're fulfilled, new ones will appear, starting the cycle again. Be strong to accept, admit, and recognize these unfulfilled desires as inspiration, a path, a direction, a focus, and mainly as a source of self knowledge. Strong for this 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with finite time. Let's make you strong to make the decision. Deep inside, from the heart, gut, and mind, the choice to move past that painful history, now turning it to gratitude. You've hurt, cried, and bled. Now it's time to heal, to transform that pain into a resource for creativity, fresh ideas, and motivation for taking action. Will strengthen you so that when you recall that painful past, it fills you with honor, self-gratitude, and pride that you survived it all. If you could overcome and live through all that, you can now use that energy to create, build, and achieve. Fully empowered with endless potential always for all time. Will boost your drive, proactivity, and enthusiasm for action. Let's empower you to direct your thoughts towards new ideas, solutions, and infinite creativity that comes from living life fully. Will strengthen you to focus on these constructs, asking how to reach your goals, achieve them, and make them a reality. Empowering you to be 100% strong with limitless potential and infinite time all the time. Will fortify you to release the struggle and effort left from surviving negative experiences. Let's remove struggle, effort, fatigue, dissatisfaction, pain, and self-pity. We'll erase all these energies of victimization as well. We'll eliminate limiting beliefs that make you feel and act like you're unfortunate or less privileged than others. Let's dispel these misconceptions and remove the draining energy from every time someone told you, made you feel, or hinted at it. We'll erase all that from those who did it to you and from physical spaces to zero minus infinity, 100% of the time, infinitely. Let's strengthen you to focus your attention on happiness. Happiness is about chemistry, about voluntarily triggering and activating the internal chemistry needed to feel happy. Happiness isn't about laughing all the time or dancing every day. Happiness is peace, tranquility, and certainty that life is good, fair, and that you're experiencing a good life. Will strengthen you to focus on this, to give yourself reasons to convince your own mind. Let's remove excuses, justifications, and everything your mind tells you about why you can't. Let's eliminate all this ancestral, descendant, and collective beliefs that everything's possible but not for you. We're erasing it to zero minus infinity 100% of the time for infinite time. Let's empower you to accept and recognize that you have the power, resources, and experience today. The greatest knowledge comes from experience. You have this strong experience to use to pay attention, to care for yourself, and to move towards what's beneficial and evolutionary for you. Will strengthen you to choose consciously, learn from positivity, abundance, wealth, prosperity, and creativity. Will empower you to choose consciously and will erase all subconscious programming and energetic influences that make you believe we can only learn from hardship, pain, and challenges. Will erase that learning style. It's taught us, but we no longer want to learn that way. The best way to learn now is to be strong in learning to value, to be grateful, and to enjoy the present, the resources you have now, what you've achieved so far, and to use what you know. Strong for it 100% with infinite potential 100% of the time forever. Let's make you strong to think, feel, and imagine success, achievement, and fulfillment. Strong to visualize that you've already succeeded, achieved, and are enjoying your goals. Strong to feel grateful in advance, certain that it's happening, manifesting, and growing. Strong for it 100% with infinite potential 100% of the time forever. Will boost your self-worth so that past pain, suffering, abuse, and violence, all you've experienced before, now makes you see yourself as more valuable, as a true survivor, stronger for what you've overcome. Be strong so those painful memories and challenging experiences become a source of self-worth, a reason to say yes now, and a sense of absolute deservingness. Let's build strength for self-reliance. You can do it. You can move forward. Support is great if available, but you've got this either way. Be strong to feel empowered. It's possible, inevitable even, to transform your pain into power, drive, proactivity, ideas, and creativity. Be 100% strong with infinite potential all the time, with endless possibilities. Be strong in recognizing your worth, your valuable experiences, resources, abilities, talents, skills, and knowledge. Be strong in focusing on this, paying attention to it, and acting accordingly. We're going to strengthen you to value yourself, not just as a person with all your experiences, but also as a creation of the universe, not just part of it, but as the universe itself. Will empower you to see yourself with wider, more sacred, divine, and spiritual eyes. Strong enough to see experiences as connected, leading you towards your own mission. Strong to be 100% yourself with infinite potential and time always. Will strengthen you to be grateful for all you desire and long for, but don't yet have. And why should we be grateful for that? Because it leads you to self-discovery, transformation, questioning, and self-improvement. Let's strengthen you because unfulfilled desires are a driving force, a motivation that fills you with hope. There's hope because if there wasn't, you wouldn't be doing anything for yourself. So let's make you stronger to boost that hope, that faith, that conviction. Strong for it 100% with infinite potential, all the time with endless possibilities. Will strengthen you to deeply analyze your skills, talents, and knowledge so you can monetize them. I firmly believe that our hardships contain the message of our own mission, the mission of what we can contribute to the world. Will empower you to contribute and monetize it because your mission shouldn't be given away for free. Well, if we eat daily, we'll grow strong. This strength will help you monetize your inner resources in a thriving economy that benefits others too. Let's boost our conviction and focus on these resources. We'll brainstorm ideas, believe in them, and act accordingly. With infinite potential, we'll make the most of our finite time to create strategies. This will fuel your motivation and spark emotions that drive you to take powerful action and develop these strategies. through self discovery, a song, a story, or any empowering experience strong. So when tough times hit, you know you can overcome. It's up to you. You're self reliant and have the power. Strong for it, 100% potential, 100% of the time, infinitely strong. So when you recall those painful experiences, those moments of despair, they now make you unstoppable. They transform you into a person of action, dignity, and honor, a person worthy of respect. Strong for this, to see yourself and face the world with 100% potential, 100% of the time, infinitely. We're going to transform these negative, disempowering, self victimizing narratives into stories of power, strength, and resilience. We'll empower you to turn this energy and these memories into greater aspirations, more challenging desires, and more ambitious goals. We'll strengthen you to use these resources, daring you to do more and commit to your dreams, goals, and objectives. Be strong enough to take that step, even if you're scared or unsure, but committed to moving forward. Strong at 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite possibilities. Will strengthen you to connect with this energy of power and resilience and the empowerment that comes from your ancestors and those who also struggled. They too cried, lost, and faced abuse and injustice, but they transformed these experiences to give back to the world. Let's strengthen you, connecting your ancestors' resilience to your conscious, unconscious, and subconscious mind. Fully empowered with limitless potential and infinite time. Will strengthen you to see yourself as capable, achieving and realizing dreams, committed to self care, love, and growth. Will empower you to become who you want to be, regardless of who you are now, focusing on your desired transformation. Strengthen to accept that right now everything is possible with infinite potential and time. They say taking risks scares me. I'm afraid to fail. Sure, we're all scared of messing up. That's why we need to be strong enough to fail, to make mistakes, to face setbacks. Let's build your strength to understand that the key isn't just experiencing these things, but learning from them. That's what this strengthening process is all about. It's about using these experiences and realizing it's not the end of the world. Will make you strong to take smart, calculated risks, not reckless ones, but informed choices. Let's strengthen you to know that without risk, there's no reward, and that staying in the same mental, emotional, and financial state happens when we don't step out of our comfort zone or try new things. We're going to build strength to dare to do things differently, to dare to lose, to make mistakes, to take risks, to be strong enough to face it all with 100% effort and limitless potential 100% of the time with infinite possibilities. Today's broadcast winner is Carla Lujan. Carla, congratulations. We look forward to hearing from you. We'll empower you to cultivate a mindset of prosperity, abundance, and strength. We'll support you in developing this mindset with new thoughts and perspectives. We'll inspire you by showcasing others who've succeeded, even with tougher challenges. Stay strong as you learn from their stories. And you realize it's possible that someone who's suffered more has a better chance of success than one who hasn't. Why? Because those who aren't struggling don't feel the need to move, search, or put in extra effort to find a way forward. There's no desperation, fatigue, or pain for them. But when we experience pain, discomfort, or exhaustion, we instinctively seek a way out. We strive to do more and do it differently. Be strong to accept and recognize this path. Success doesn't come without effort. You must act, and actions lead to mistakes. Be prepared to see each error as a lesson. If it takes 100 mistakes to learn something, well, then, if you've made 80, you've only got 20 left, right? So it's tough to view this as 100% infinite potential all the time. It's hard to catch yourself in limiting thoughts, emotions, and conclusions. Let's remove all the energy of normalizing discomfort, limitations, and impossibilities. Let's eliminate the tendency to discard your own desires, goals, and objectives. We'll also erase unconscious patterns of mediocre desires, wanting little, taking small risks, and minimal action. We'll clear all this, including ancestral and collective energies, from your physical spaces. We'll erase it from your family and each memory of human experiences. 100% of the time, we'll transform guilt into responsibility. We'll be strong, knowing our past mistakes were due to lack of knowledge, ability, or awareness. We lacked maturity. Now we'll take responsibility to do things differently, correct what we can, and act with better intentions, greater awareness, and more commitment. We'll be strong, staying attentive, present, and conscious, as much of our guilt stems from not being so. We'll strengthen this triad that helps us see and seize opportunities, bringing peace, certainty, and security. To keep strengthening yourself will make you stronger to continue building your resilience. Remember, I can, I deserve, I matter, I am important. I'm strong enough to know there's no limit. I can always feel and think better about myself. Let's remove all these subconscious programs, inherited, collective, and from your own experiences in this life and others. We'll erase patterns of seeing life as lacking, limited, or difficult and doing everything with struggle. We'll clear this unconscious behavior, zeroing out all programming 100% of the time. We'll strengthen you to find evidence that convinces your mind you can, you matter, you deserve, and you're enough. Will empower you to achieve through new thoughts, feelings, actions, and decisions, always aimed at your goals. Will strengthen you to use emotions as GPS. Anxiety, pain, suffering, or devaluation aren't permanent. You can quickly move away. Will reinforce internal and external dynamics, boundaries, and all geometric figures we work with here at 100% infinite potential all the time. Will erase all conscious, unconscious, subconscious, and non conscious weaknesses. We erase all that hinders, limits, delays, or blocks erasure to zero minus infinity 100% of the time with infinite time. Restart, recalibrate, reprogram your body, mind, and spirit. How do you feel? The same or different? It's crucial to realize we all have debilitating things in our past. We can't change the past, only our interpretation of it and the resources we now use. So be strong for this shift in awareness. See you Wednesday as we continue growing stronger together. Thank you.